thank the Chair. I ask unanimous consent that the order for the quorum call be rescinded.
Without objection.
The clerk will report executive calendar number 1.
Nomination, Department of State, Madeleine Albright of the District of Columbia to be Secretary.
As the first woman to serve as Secretary of State, Madeleine Albright's nomination will open up new doors for all women, not just in this country, but around the globe, in places unaccustomed to seeing women in high efforts.
Reaching consensus on this nomination was not difficult at all. And that's because the nominee is so highly respected by everyone in the United States Congress, by Democrats, Republicans, liberals, moderates, conservatives, across the political spectrum.
My support for the nominee should in no way be misconstrued as an endorsement of the administration's conduct of foreign policy. It would be insincere of me if I pretended otherwise. Many Americans, among them myself, hope that in the area of foreign policy, the next 4 years will not produce a sequel to the travail of the first 4 years.
Mr. Inouye, Mr. Jeffers, Mr. Johnson. Senators voting in the affirmative. Abraham, Ashcroft.
Nomination of Madeleine Albright to be Secretary of State of the United States is approved 99-0.
I would like to thank President Clinton for having nominated me to be Secretary of State. I'm very grateful to the United States Senate for its overwhelming vote supporting that nomination. I think the vote truly does signal a new era of bipartisan foreign policy. I hope very much to be able to fulfill the trust placed in me by the President, by the Senate, and by the American people.
Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy, aye.
On this vote, the yeas are 99, the nays are 0, and the nominee is confirmed.
I move to reconsider the vote.
I agree.
Mr. Baucus.
The nomination of Bill Cohen for Secretary of Defense is an unusually good one.
This new assignment will test Senator Cohen's strength, his foresight, and his courage. I am absolutely convinced that he is ready to pass those tests and serve our nation brilliantly.
President Clinton performed an act of political courage in reaching across and getting a proven Republican warrior to take on this important post.
Bill Cohen, in advising the President, in advising Congress.
Even if we so desired, we could never insulate ourselves from the forces that are sweeping the globe.